I apologize. We're starting a little late tonight. Give me hold on, give me a couple seconds here. Yeah, so okay, I was on Toy Bounty Hunter stream and we were having a great time watching Darman videos. So we'll probably watch a couple of those tonight. We do have a lot to talk about though, because for some reason, fucking technicals and commentary are going after each other, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Um, and I guess I'm not allowed to talk about it because I get people mad and upset. But I think that just makes it even funnier. Now, I did see like a couple things I did want to bring up just to start with. Um, God, dude, Technicals has a kind of solid argument on Zaptai, right? And I still don't think the guy is like this irredeemable piece of shit or anything like that, right? But like, he does bring up a pretty good fucking point. It's if Zaptai was told someone was 17, he's like 19, I believe 20 years old actually was when he got images. But like if he's getting told like someone's like 17 and then they tell him that they're like a younger age, I would be like, hold on, like pump the brakes, like prove it, something, right? Because you're really fucking close in on a line anyways with 20 and 16, right? And this girl has just lowered her fucking age on you. I don't know, man. Like I'm trying to like be morally consistent. It's not the sort of thing where I would like be jumping around accusing the 20-year-old of being a fucking pedophile anyways, right? But I'd be like, oh, I'm not too comfortable with it. I guess you can call me a fucking fence rider on that. I certainly can't build up the moral fucking outrage that I'm sure other people are capable of on it. And the big thing to me though, and this is the dumbest thing as well, right? And I have no fucking clue why anyone is even trying to like make this an argument. If this girl gave images of her in her underwear to Zaptai, right? And she was either 13 or 14 years old when she did it, that is still a crime to my understanding, right? That's a legality argument. I don't think it speaks to the guy's morals whatsoever. And that's again, I think that when you argue legality, you should consider the morals of what you're saying because there are immoral laws as well. You have to be a little bit more careful with it. Like legality, it's probably did do something he shouldn't have done. Morality, I think that he should have been like, actually trying to verify if someone lowers their age like that. Okay. Chilled Venom. I think 16 and 20 is questionable, 19 and 14 is bad. Like, I think that's probably the best way of putting it. Yeah, it's still questionable. I don't think that that's enough to like cancel the guy for it. But as far as like obtain the images, yeah, I mean, you could make the legality argument. It probably was illegal for him to have those. I think it's dumb to say that, oh, she posted them on Twitter or Instagram or whatever. It's like, dude, like actual real child porn has been put on Twitter before, right? Like the argument that it was uploaded to social media, so that doesn't make it as bad, is really fucking stupid. I think you should just rest your hat on, even if it's 16 and 20, that's questionable. You wouldn't do it, but like, it's you don't think your friend is a fucking degenerate pedophile. Like, I mean, I can't. I certainly wouldn't fucking go there, right? I think it's hilarious how fucking triggered they get. I really do, because you went after someone's brother, and I hear like the most manic, stupid fucking arguments, and I think the big one that like these dumbasses are resting their heads on is something about when this whole thing kind of broke with Technical's brother. I think that fucking Technicals made some sort of statement about, hey, there was no this or something. There's like someone joining later is probably like completely correct me on the story. I'm speaking totally off the cuff here. But like it was something about how he had said, hey, I was the leader of all these group chats. There was none of there was no like sending porn to minors or sending like dick pics to minors or something. I can't remember what it was. Or it only had happened one time. But then later there was another accusation against his brother, And he was like, whoa, I wasn't in any of those group chats. And they're going and saying, well, no, but you said you were the leader of all these group chats. And I'm like, like, people make new group chats all the fucking time, right? Like, is it not just fucking a slight bit possible that fucking this guy, when he heard the first accusation, was like, well, yeah, look, I know those group chats. I'm the leader of those group chats. This happened, but these other things didn't, right? And then later there's other accusations that took place in other fucking chats where the guy wasn't a fucking part of it, right? But like that takes like a level of fucking nuance to think about that I just do not think people are fucking capable of right now. I think everyone's head's like completely up their ass. And I love the reactions from people. And I got to show you the shit from Augie and from Diorio. Because I think it's actually fucking hilarious. I think realistically, there's a solid argument against Zero, 100%. And there's a great argument to be made that, you know, in your perspective, Technicals was going too far and you're not comfortable with his video, right? Like you could argue all of that without accusing Technicals of defending a fucking pedophile. Like you like jump the fucking shark on this shit, right? To the point where, you know, okay, let me show you this first thing. I'm probably going to jump around a little bit. But let me just show you this first thing. So right over here, this is from Diorio. So this is why I want to start talking about with the Zaptai thing. Zaptai talked to two minors with the age gap of 17-19 and 16-20, right? 17-19, I don't care about. That's literally Call Me Carson. 16-20, again, I think it's questionable, but I don't think that it's anything where I certainly can't build some sort of moral outrage. It's this part over here. With the 16-year-old, he very explicitly wanted to have sex with her and continued the convos even after she admitted she lied about being 17 and allegedly she was 14 the entire time. This isn't comparable. I mean, look, there are people that like legitimately do not like the idea of 16 and 20. And Technicals could just be that guy, right? Like it could just be that. Instead it's instead it's going after Zaptai is wrong. I go like, no, I think that there's some morally questionable things that he did, right? And I think that when you talk about Zaptai's case, you have to do it with a level of nuance that acknowledges the bad things, doesn't downplay them, but also explains why, you know, these are not as bad as people would make them out to be, right? Like that's just like a nuanced take, right? Instead, it seems like the defense of Zaptai is, oh, you know, the images were public images, so they couldn't have been that bad that he received them. And also, like, it was literally, you know, he was 19 and she told him he was that she was 17. So, like, what are you making a big deal about it, yo? Like, I mean, that just seems so fucking dishonest to me. That seems incredibly fucking dishonest to me. Like, you don't need to fucking lie, and you don't need to downplay what fucking happened, right? If something occurred, you know, be honest about it. And like, but it's up to you to like fucking, you know, present the information to your audience, you know, truthfully, accurately. And and maybe some people will disagree with you when you do that, but like, it's their opinion, man. Like, you can't fucking lie though. Like, I saw that the first time in the debate with Augie when Diorio stepped in and said, "Oh, the ages were 17 and 19," and I'm like, "Oh wow, that's like Technicals really fucked that story up, right? Like, how could you fucking say it's 16, 20, 17, 19?" And then like, you know, a couple weeks passed by, you know, learn a little bit more about it, you know, over time, because again, I wasn't really looking into fucking Zaptai or anything, but like, you know, more people start posting about it. And I go and look at it. I'm like, whoa, hold on. He was 20. She told him that she was 17 and then later told him that she lied and that she was actually 16. Like, you going out there and saying, oh, it was 17, 19. That is so dishonest. Like absolutely fucking dishonest. I Augie was better when he was in the closet. We'll talk about that. Don't worry. Now, that's where I said, like, I still don't think that there's a really strong case that Technicals makes on Zaptai. Because again, I think 1620 is questionable to people. And comparing it to 19 and 14, you have a 4-year age gap versus a 5-year age gap. And you could always do the whole, well, it's just an additional year, but then, then you have to do 5-year age gap and 6-year age gap. Like, there's a reason why people have those hard lines in the sand. I get it. But even then, 1620 would still be questionable for many people. And, learning that, this girl sent images in her underwear, when she was as young as 13 or as old as 14. And, Zapta had those. Look, I mean, morally speaking, he obviously didn't think there was anything wrong with it. But like legally, I mean, that's another question. And so I think these are fair things to point out and talk about. If you can't handle that though, and you start spurting out like a fucking child, like, I'm sorry, but that just makes me think that your friend's fucking guilty and you're like desperately malding trying to defend him, right? Like, I don't think that's the case though. So chill the fuck out. A little bit, maybe. Even if you write as uncharitably as possible. Like, I mean, the thing is, when you say if you write as uncharitably as possible, Diorio's going to do that right over here. You have made a mockery of an investigation on a 19-year-old creep who knowingly, like, this is the thing that I write over here. Technicals actually told the truth about the Zaptai situation. Diorio is the one accusing him of being a liar because he said the actual ages were 17 and 19, which wasn't true, right? And Diorio, who covered the Zaptai case, also knows that wasn't true. Right? If you want to say, well, it started out 17, 19. When he was 20, she then said, oh, I lied about my age. I'm actually 16. Right? So again, that's just another case of being a fucking liar. Right? But then over here, as far as being uncharitably as possible, look, I think you could say the zero messages are bad enough, but to jump the fucking shark again and say, oh, no, he knowingly did it. He was soliciting from a 14-year-old. He wants sexual acts from her. Right? Like, my guy, I don't think it. I don't think that happened. Right? I think the messages are real, 100%. But I come on, man. I'm more than right when I say that Jisoo, in every single claim and story that she has ever presented, she has lied. Right? She was involved with Katie in presenting the information. And if you look at Jisoo's doc, if you look at Katie's original twit longer and accusation, there's several inconsistencies with why she says she's doing it. And people were pointing this stuff out back at the time, right? Then it turns into, well, he confessed. And they go like, well, yeah, sure. But do you think that maybe his mental state was a little fucked because everyone was accusing him of being a pedophile, right? I think that Technicals thinks yes. And these guys think that that's stupid and impossible. But like, Technicals' reasoning would be, if you go to his channel, look at his videos on Anti, right? Anti was another guy falsely accused of being a pedophile. And he said, it put thoughts into his head. And he was checking in on Zero and Nairo after they've had their accusations because he was worried that they might try to take their lives, right? Look at Sky Williams. Same shit. Like people get falsely accused. I mean, especially being a fucking pedophile. When your friends are saying, I'm disowning you, keep away from me. Bro, like, come on. That's going to fuck with someone's fucking head. But I have these mental health experts who, like, hang with dudes, like, older than fucking me, who are clearly fucking depressed and shit, right? And just do not see it. Giving the worst fucking takes on mental health. It's fucking amazing. God damn. What's up, Aura?
Nothing much. I just came to give you some company. I'm like doing stuff at the same time, so don't mind me.
No. Hey. So on the Technicals brother story, right? I'm trying to remember this. The thing with his brother originally, Technicals came out with a statement going like, I was in all of those group chats, right? I was the leader of those group chats. That was this first accusation against his brother that took place, right?
Yeah.
And that was that the images or was that the dick pic?
That's the thing. I don't know. It's all over the fucking place.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. There was one accusation against his brother
Yeah.
that Technicals responded to, and then there was another one that came after it where he was like, "Whoa, I wasn't in those chats." And then they're going back to the first accusation and using his statement there and going like, "Oh, he was the leader of every single chat that's ever been created between him and his brother."
Well, it doesn't matter because Augie's already said that he doesn't think his brother did any of this shit for sexual
but
reasoning.
then they just jump right
they
back
keep
and
bringing
bring
him back.
up his brother. Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, because
amazing.
it's an easy W, but like whatever, because all it does is confuse the shit out of me. It strays away from the original fucking topic and point, which is zero. And like I said, he gave like 5 fucking reasons why the guy belongs on the platform, and bringing up his brother doesn't fucking take away those reasons.
I'm going to play the Diorio clip from his channel where
that
him and
thing?
John Swan, they're arguing like, "Oh, Onision shouldn't be taken off the platform." Let's be clear. Onision at the quite old age of, what was he, like 22, 25? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, he was
20 plus.
Yeah. So like this dude, quite old, goes and flies out to a state where the age of consent will be 16, lures a girl who is 16 to a hotel room where they fucked, right? And I'm going, sure, legally, Onision didn't do anything wrong there, right? Or at least you might be able to make a case. I just don't think that you really can.
Well, even if they didn't fuck, he went to a fucking state to meet up with this girl, Shiloh, who wasn't of age, and in that state, yes, it is consensual that they could fuck legally.
Yeah.
So
My thing is, yeah, sure, Onision worked his way around the fucking law, but let's be very clear. What Onision did is much worse than what you're accusing Zero of doing. Like much fucking worse.
Well,
right?
he actually did the things, dude, for the most part,
That's my point, right? Like, they have the weirdest fucking takes, and I really can't wrap my fucking head around it. Zero, John Swan's on a video saying, "Well, I think that Zero should be banned," right? Zero shouldn't be on the platform. Cordwit with a fucking twit longer going, "Oh, God, we're getting too comfortable with groomers in the community, guys." Like it's the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen. And then John Swan and Diori are talking about how, Onision shouldn't be kicked off the platform because he hasn't been arrested and charged with anything, and it's a slippery fucking slope. And I'm like, retards, like, what are you fucking talking about? Did you really forget everything that your fucking group and your friends, and in some cases you guys directly, were arguing for? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck was that?
Well, that's old. That's old. I think that was pre-Onision documentary footage of some shit they were working on. But like, regardless, like if you take side by side, John Swan.
Why would you even put the fucking snippet out there?
I don't know. I don't know why that snippet was released. Because if you put John Swan side by side from his take on Onision to his take on Zero, it makes no fucking sense. Like,
no, I mean, well, and look,
go ahead, play it if you want.
Maybe they evolved.
Evolved. He's like, there's no convictions. Him and Edwin both said
of course. Look, here's the problem, right? They are as uncharitable as humanly fucking possible when they go after somebody. And it's just constant fucking character attacks or ascribing the most ill fucking motivations that they can on people, right? But then when we talk about them, I got to be fucking charitable and nice. And I'm like, no, you guys are fucking assholes, right? Like, just same fucking energy, Jesus. You want to fucking walk it back, like, I'll match it, but like, fucking Christ, man. You guys need it. You guys like really need it. Shaming needs to be a fucking thing for you people.
I don't, whatever. Like, I don't think
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm right now. Oh, by the way, I said on John's stream, probably have COVID. I'm running with a fever right now. My throat's dry as shit. It might be a cold, but
I was like, you sound pretty good for COVID, to be honest.
Yeah, no. But my wife is like totally fucked, and it spread around her office like a week or so ago.
Oh shit! So you got to get tested?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get tested tomorrow. She's gonna do a test as well.
Well, good luck.
Yeah. So, but the way it worked with her symptoms and the symptoms of her coworkers was they started with a fever, started feeling really tired. And then their throats just got completely fucked. And then just like nonstop coughing. So
So what you're saying is we got to go out with a bang in case you're in like MIA for the next 2 weeks?
I'm not missing the fucking New Year's Eve stream. I'm not missing any streams. I'm gonna fucking stream through it.
COVID party stream.
COVID party streams, yeah. And by the way, if anyone's vaccinated, you might not want to show up for the COVID party streams because, like, we're vaccinated and we fucking got it. You know, I do find it amazing, right? The fucking ivermectin, the whatever, the alternative treatments. They'll say like, oh, this person took it and then they died, or this person's taking this, so they still got COVID. And I'm like, bro, like everybody vaccinated is getting fucking COVID now. It's
I know, it's weird.
Yeah,
I still haven't gotten vaccinated, and I still haven't caught it. It's fucking crazy.
Ah, yeah. Did Diorio seriously say he is trying to shit the convo about Zero to Nairo? Yeah, look, like I'm gonna read that right now, Zombie Fox. Who skull fucked him to screw his head up to think that? I'm fucking sure he isn't using Nairo, the guy who got sucked off by a kid twice, to say Zero is off the hook for fuck's sakes. Yeah, look, they've made the most disingenuous fucking arguments about this. And like I quote tweeted Diorio about it specifically because it just drove me nuts, right? You have tried to shift the discussion away from Zero every step of the way by presenting people such as Nairo and most recently Zaptai. Below, I'll be linking a thread on what Zaptai has actually done that would be considered criticizable for some. Dude, like, here's the thing. I just don't trust Diorio's take on Zaptai anymore, right? Like, when Technical said 16 and 20 and Diorio ran to Twitter to accuse him of being a liar, and then fucking Commentary took this like retarded victory lap at the Special Olympics, we're like, oh, look, we fucking ate like spilt milk. I'm like, dude, guys, fucking relax. You came off like fucking spurging children. But like this shit here, I would never trust Diorio with the fucking Zaptai information. You went out and you said 16 and 20 was a fucking lie, that fucking Technical was getting the ages wrong. Like, I mean, you kind of just acknowledged that, no, he got them right. It's just not very charitable. Okay, those are wildly different fucking statements. So I'm like, I would never trust this guy to give me any information on Zaptai because he'd most likely be downplaying it, right? I'm not trying to be a complete dick here. It's just he already did that. He did that to discredit Technicals after the fucking debate. I wouldn't trust his take on fucking Zaptai. And again, even if I go by the most uncharitable take on Zaptai, I still don't think that there's any issues with the guy. I think 1620 is questionable, but like I can't work up the moral outrage like that I think Technicals has over it. No, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Now, so I quote tweeted it. Right?
I think like I don't want to speak for Technicals. I don't want to speak for anybody, but like I would say Technicals is more on a vendetta, if anything, if that's the case, because they brought up his fucking brother. So now he's like out to fucking prove a fucking point with a vengeance.
Well, look, I want to be very clear. I think Commentary's fucked up because they played these cards way too many fucking times. And I don't think it's having the effect that they really thought it would have on Technicals. Because like I saw Augie point out, oh, he lost 98 subscribers for bringing up Zaptai. And I'm like, it's Twitter followers, right? You know, it's like, I said subscribers, followers. And I'm going like, you're a fucking YouTuber. What the fuck are you doing? Like Twitter is literally for fucking shit posting. There have been times where I posted shit trying to get people to unfollow me. Right, like some fucking really like heinous shit. I fucking like tweeted at fucking Jar that he looked like the female protagonist in a fucking hentai series with his goddamn thumbnail about his personal experiences. Bro, that shit looked creepy as fuck, right? I just don't give a shit though. Like, his Twitter is for shit posting.
Well, it's not only that. The argument is fucking like, it doesn't make sense because, you know, Twitter has a new CEO. Ethan Ruff lost like 2,000 followers for not even doing anything. You know, like everyone's losing. I lost 20 for nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so it could literally be because of that. He's making a claim that it's because he brought up Zaptai.
Well, I want to wait till we get to the Augie stuff because the Diorio stuff is like, I just think that he's very like, I wouldn't call him an outright fucking liar, but like he's very disingenuous when he presents information. Like, I think he knows like what it actually is, and he runs with a fucking narrative. Right? I don't know, man.
Is that like your feeling? That's what you said, like the feeling you get, right?
Yeah, it's the feeling I get here because look, man, if it or and let me be charitable to him, because unfortunately I have to do that. They don't. He thinks that Technicals is so fucking wrong. He's being completely fucking blindsided when Technicals says, I don't want Zero unbanned. I want Nairo banned. And he's like, well, Technicals is a degenerate, so he can't possibly want to ban a pedophile because he's clearly trying to defend a pedophile, right? Like the most like fucking dipshit take you could possibly have, right? So now it's come to Nairo is only being brought up as a distraction from what Zero has done. And I'm like, what do you fucking mean? Like, he's not arguing to get him unbanned from Smash tournaments. He has condemned the actions. And when you guys say, well, he downplayed, he defends it and shit, you're like, no. It comes down to that fucking confession, right? If Technicals is saying that confession was made because of a time of emotional distress over, being called a pedophile by everybody, right?
Yeah.
Then he would need to present the information to build his fucking case for the people he is presenting it to. Like, you can't sit there and get pissed. Could you imagine how fucking stupid it would be? Like, honestly, right? He goes out there and he says, this note was a suicide note. And then he just literally moves on to the next topic.
If we flip it, right, like, and like, don't fucking get all pissed off because I'm about to bring up Zaptai, everybody. So calm the fuck down, take your Valium and shit. Let's flip it, right? Let's say fucking like Diorio saying, "Oh, this confession Zaptai made, that was a suicide note." He probably want everyone to fucking like believe that and throw some charitability, right? Like, so I'm just saying, like, things can be fucking shifted. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we fucking switch the parallels over to the other thing, but guess what? Like, oh, Zaptai was catfish, therefore it doesn't matter what you say. I'm like, dude, if you say so, if you want to hinge on that fact, but some of the screenshots I think Technicals was showing, I forgot about them.
Yeah, like
I forgot about those.
Like Diorio saying, like, when he's saying, "Oh, you're worth getting arrested for," oh, that's him joking. It's like, yeah, okay, but like, why is he joking about that? Let's be honest, right?
It really makes him seem aware that something's wrong, dude. Right?
Yeah, like, and again, right? The look, man, I don't need to be uncharitable when I say that it is wrong to have images of a 14-year-old girl in her underwear on your phone that you're jerking it to. I don't care what you want to say. Like, I get the catfish thing, and like, I get the morality argument and everything, but like, bro, there's something a little fucking disturbing about that to me personally.
Well, it's not even that. Like, let me point this out.
I'm just being like that. That's something to me where I'm like, I don't like that they downplay that and try to argue, oh, it was on Twitter, or oh, it was on Instagram. Like, actual child porn has been uploaded to these sites before. I like, shut the fuck up, right? Like, these are terrible fucking arguments that they've been making.
It's not only that. You can't tell me to think of a fucking message about shoving ice cubes in a pussy when the girl says she doesn't have it. The thing is, Zero fucking confessed to it, but he already fucking made a video saying he's going to court, saying I did not fucking do anything to groom anybody, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, first off, he has denied it, right? They want him to specifically come out on the record and say Katie's a lying whore or something of that nature, right? Like,
no, you can't do that. Because
you can't. He's suing her for defamation.
You can't do that. First of all, and second of all, you could say anything technically, right? For example, like, I could fucking joke around with you, even though it's probably not excusable if it's a joke, whatever, take that how you will, but let me just get the point out. I could joke with you something like that, right? And then be like, oh, I can't say I never said it because I did say it, even though it's a joke. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's parallels to this shit. I don't know what the fuck Zero's conversation is. All I know is I don't see evidence of that, but I see evidence of this guy right here acknowledging, if you say you're worth going to jail for, I can perceive that as like, this is wrong, but you're doing it anyway.
Let me put it like this, right? Commentary went after Technicals for like weeks, accusing him of defending a pedophile, accusing his brother of being a fucking degenerate who he is also defending, right? And, the most absurd takes on fucking mental health I've ever fucking seen in my life, right?
Yeah.
And Technicals only gain support throughout all of that, right?
Even if it's silent, dude. Like, his fucking look at his social blade.
Well, actually, hold on. I do want to. So again, first off, I'll move on from this argument. We can go to social blade here. I don't think like subs really fucking matter, but I just YouTube.
I'm talking about in terms of support, like fucking.
Yeah. Like, I'm just saying, like, in terms of like whose argument is correct or wrong, That's not what we're saying here, just to be clear. But I think it's fucking amazing that when you're like sitting there and you're accusing him of all these fucking degenerate shit, right? Like constantly, right? And he's only gaining in fucking support.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to look at that, but like I'm going to compare two YouTubers here,
Sure.
Technicals and Augie, and I want to give context to what's going on during the weeks that we're talking about. So let me go to Technicals channel here. So throughout the 2 weeks of commentary accusing this guy of being some fucking degenerate pedophile defender / supporter / enthusiast with a like a pedo fucking degenerate brother and shit, even though Augie denies it, but then his fucking gay ass fucking roommate goes out there and tells everybody this million fucking follower TikToker was in groups with minors where like I'm just going like, dude, fuck off. But like, look, he still gained support, right? And it's not like he's uploading fucking all this content, right? Because they're sitting there bitching at him, going like, drop your video on us. Like, I'm going like, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
But like, he's only gaining in support. And this is after dropping his video on Nairo, right?
But like, what? Why does anyone? It's I don't know, dude. Never mind.
Well, hold on. So because Mitch and Hockey likes to fucking mouth off. This motherfucker for this entire time, they were going out there going like, oh, we got to get Augie to 50K. It's a 50K special drive-in special for Augie, right? Like every single one of those motherfuckers calling Technicals like a pedo and shit was out there beating this little kid off, right? And look at him. He didn't even gain the fucking support Technicals did. I'm like, dude, this is sad. Bro, like, I don't think you guys get it. Like, I don't think they're fucking popular. I think there are people who really fucking hate these guys. And I can see it now because I'm going, bro, your takes are fucking absurd. You're complete jackasses.
Oh,
that shit that they tried to pull with Yellow Flash, man. Just
so, I want to point out because somebody just DM'd me. They said that I'll read it a little bit like verbatim almost. It's like, tell Crow's Zaptai's accuser actually double lied about her age. She was actually more like 13 to 14 when Zaptai said he wanted to fuck her. Dude, I don't remember any of that. It's like fucking, but it's like I would have to go back and look at that shit because I don't remember the Zaptai situation like 100%.
No, look. When we talk about when we talk about like the confession and everything, like Zero made, because that's what they hang their hat on. Prior to making that confession, where he asked people not to support him, right? He also made an apology to Katie, but also to Jisoo and to fucking Leffen, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the reason why that's important is because everything Jisoo said was a complete lie and fabrication, right? Not the Katie story, because Katie uploaded that separately, right? And Leffen, all he did was corroborate the fake stories for Jisoo. So, like, he's issuing apologies to these people and also confesses to everything with Katie. And I'm like, we know that Jisoo lied about everything she accused him of, and Leffen's only contribution was to back up her lies. So, obviously, the guy was confessing to more than just Katie's story. So, look, I can still sit there and go, the messages are bad. I just don't have to fucking lie and sit there and say, oh, who would ever confess to something they didn't do? You dipshits. Like, I thought it was crazy. Diori was going to try to break into be a fucking bread tuber and shit. Like, bro, have that fucking take. Please, have that fucking take when you go to argue fucking law enforcement issues with these fuckers. Like they will eat you fucking alive. Bro, they call you insane. Like, you don't respect mental health and shit. You don't respect how people get pressured into confessing all the time for things that they didn't do. Bro, it'd be fucking hilarious. I die laughing. And I think the bread tubers are fucking stupid and silly and shit. But man, they would roast your ass.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know shit about bread tube, so
bro, it's interesting. It's fucking funny watching these people debate and shit. Like sometimes it's genuinely entertaining, right? Other times it just goes completely off the fucking rails because they start playing their fucking cards, and it's great.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, the only thing I think I know about bread tubers is probably Destiny and Vouch, and I think Prime K's for the reasons, but that's about it. I don't know anything else other than that.
Can't believe people aren't smart enough to know false confessions are a thing. Well, the entirety of fucking commentary.
Well, it's not that they don't think about false confessions, because Zaptai confessed too, right?
Well,
but
yeah,
he
like,
didn't,
ignore
he didn't
that.
fight
Ignore
back.
that. Ignore that. Ignore that.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
ignore that. Ignore that.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You know, like, I just don't think that what is it? They're taking in account that they think it's more concrete based on like they're just correlating the things, and I don't think anyone really wants to take risks on giving Zero the benefit of the doubt with this because it seems so awful. So I don't know. I don't want to speak for nobody. They
I
can
think
speak for
Willie
themselves.
Mack kind of like said that though, right? He was
Yeah.
saying, you know, maybe this guy isn't a threat to kids, but do you really want to put your name on that?
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
like, and I sat there and I said, you know, bro,
That's reasonable.
You know, it is reasonable, but like, yeah, I'll take that fucking gamble, right? I don't want children to be harmed, but at the end of the day, I don't pre-punish people for things that I think that they might do, right? Unless you can present a compelling case for it. Like like in the case of an actual pedophile, they repeat offend all the fucking time, right?
Well, in the case of EDP, we had concrete proof that he did speak to a fucking 14-year-old or a very young girl, maybe 14. I don't know how old she was anymore because this was like a year ago. But they had actual audio Facebook messages with each other. This was a real like young girl, and he skated away by saying it was trolling, and people just forgot about it until the sting operation. Right? He has repeated behavior. I can give you like 15 reasons. He got caught like 3 times. One with a real girl with real audio evidence, dude. And I'm like, that's enough. You know what I mean? The third time is the fucking charm with this guy. I would never bet on EDP.
Yeah,
right?
no, that's what I mean. It just needs to be compelling, right? I think in the Zero case, they've jumped the fucking gun and they're really comfortable hanging their hats on it. And you know, heaven fucking help them if they've missed something, right? Because like people were pointing out inconsistencies with Katie's story to begin with, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And look, maybe those inconsistencies don't actually amount to anything, right? But just like in the Zaptai case, people gave up on Zaptai immediately. He confessed, and everyone was just comfortable calling him a fucking pedophile, right? Like, and investigations got shut down because the community became so fucking hostile because his name was so goddamn toxic, right? I feel like they're doing the same shit with Zero because, well, I mean, look, even if Katie lied, then they can just backtrack to saying, well, look, the messages are bad enough. So they can go ahead and stretch and be sensationalist and start a fucking war with technicals, which I don't think has benefited them at all. But yeah, man, I holy shit, dude. Holy fucking
I don't
shit.
know.
I'm not okay lying about somebody because I think that the ends justify the means.
No, the theory that we're just fucking waiting for technicals to blow them out of the water to get a W, that's the most retarded thing I've ever fucking heard. We don't know what the fuck he's going to do. Like, dude, I'm just saying he's not making bad fucking points. And like, you guys are really like going crazy over this shit.
Drago said, I need you to show what I sent you Twitter DMs on stream for Zombie Fox. I will, Drago. I have it pulled up. But we'll find a place to break and talk about it. I promise. And Zombie Fox, again, thank you for your super chat too. So that's why I really want to show that message.
Boy.
Yeah, no, it's funny. It's funny. It's nothing insane.
Okay.
Okay, so when we're talking about this girl's story and everything, I just think it's important to acknowledge that there are inconsistencies. If people want to dig into it, let them dig into it. I just remember that I go back to that fucking thread with Cordwit, right? Where he was like, think of Katie when you question her story and think about what it must be doing to her. Like, bitch, I don't think Katie thinks about it. You know why? Because Katie's been completely anonymous and doesn't talk to anybody. So I think that she's probably like not even, maybe she's not even on social media, you idiots.
Well, like I'd rather if somebody's going to go full on accuse somebody of being a pedophile, and I think if somebody, felt real as distraught as they say they are, they can literally just say it for themselves. Look at Omnia, right? No one spoke on behalf of Omnia, so I'm sorry, I'm not going to listen to Corwin to think of anybody when I have never even heard their fucking voice. I don't even know if they're real. So fucking sorry, can't think of somebody I don't believe in. Like, think of Santa Claus and how he feels about being forgotten. Nah, dog, I'm good. Save your fucking bullshit and your fucking sappy wappy shit for someone who gives a fuck. This is the internet, dog. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm like, dude, you guys, I'm not like, because the thing is, you say that, right? And they sit there and go like, oh, this makes you like a victim blamer and shit, right? Like it'll just become the SJW fucking argument.
Well, you got to believe there's a victim for you to shame them. I don't think I don't even think Katie's real. So fuck it.
I think that there's something going on there that I think there's something going on there and it's not being investigated and the investigation's being shut down. And you know what's hilarious? I think you give it a couple years of it being completely shut down and fucking Diori will finally upload his 5th video, right? And it will be fucking going over what everybody missed in the Zero case, right? Because these guys can like fucking redeem people who are completely irredeemable. But other people apparently they can't present information, right? And clarify on a subject. That's insane. Like, I don't know. Maybe Zero's still a fucking degenerate. I mean, I know he played Smash. They don't fucking shower. That's like one demerit against him. So
well, like, I mean, it's not, and the thing is, it doesn't just sit in the realm of Smash Brothers, dude. It's the fighting game community in a whole, dude. There's a bunch of fucking creeps and menaces all over the fucking place. There's a dude who played Street Fighter who was flashing women. He wore an overcoat, and they're like, "Oh, cool," because he plays the character with the overcoat. No, he's flashing his dick. Like, fucking, that's what he's doing. You know, like, what is it? Senpai in Smash Brothers, older woman, was very touchy feely and fucking close to this little boy who was like 13. Right, who has also said, I think she's handling that shit legally. I never kept up with.
There you go. Pell the Pelican is Katie, right?
Yeah,
no, George Bill fucking Cosby is Katie. Right?
Oh, Katie, tell me how you feel. I'm just kidding. I get it.
No, like it's ridiculous to me. Like I do, look, I want to know if the guy actually did it. I want to know what the extent of what he did was. If it's just those messages, I don't think they're sexting. I do think it's completely fucking inappropriate. I think there's a very good reason to keep him banned from Smash tournaments. But also, like, I don't think you're going to sell it to me that he's a danger to fucking children right now. I don't think you're ever going to fucking sell it to me. And I'll leave it at that. If anyone ever wants to challenge me to it, I'm more than happy. But how do I put it? I wanted to say something. Yeah. Look, our takes as far as Zero and technical. Somebody put this thing, Zero the Hero for Crow Stream on Commentary community.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Look. And let me read this other comment, just so you get like a nuanced take. I believe Katie is a victim, but I do acknowledge Crow's opinion is valid by his own stands.
Like, thank you, Zero.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is, I was acknowledging that, you know, those guys had an argument against Zero, but now it's just turned into like such dishonest fucking tracks. I'm like, no.
No, they have certain points on aspects on why they believe what they believe. That's why I'm not saying, you know, like, oh, they're just like playing out wrong. But I'm saying like the lengths that this has gotten to and bringing up Technical's brother for whatever fucking reason to prove whatever fucking point, which is like still just a fucking speculation nonetheless, you know, because it doesn't prove anything. It's just a guess, right? Even if you are drawing parallels, but like it doesn't. No, I think a lot of people can see past that shit, and you trying to explain it away isn't working that well. But who gives a fuck? You know, it's internet shit, and you're never gonna like.
Look, I'll put it like this, right? Their fucking commentary shit is like fucking pedo allegations and everything. We do the same shit on our channel. I'm more than happy to just talk shit about other fucking channels for once, right? Like we sat there and we have to be all fucking polite and nice and shit because they're so fucking sensitive. Right? Meanwhile, they do degenerate shit all the fucking time. Like fucking Tipster, right? Fucking crying and sitting there like, oh, he's making fun of my mental health. Like, no, dude, you're legitimately fucking depressed. Take an actual fucking break, man. Like, I'm you want me to be an actual asshole? Bro, like I'd start dropping our fucking DMs, right? Not the ones on Twitter, buddy. The ones on fucking Discord, right? But I'm not gonna do that, right? Because I'm not fucking you. I'm not you, man. Like fucking Christ, how many times have you done that shit? But look,
I was like, what are you talking about? You
look, because I'm going off on people.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So look, when I bring up this whole thing about the confession from Zero, and I said if Tipster says that he never made the statement, that he knows about mental health, he knows about suicide and depression, and he knows that confession isn't a suicide note. I was like, if he tells me he didn't say it, I'm not going to fucking repeat it, right?
Yeah.
Instead, I get like this long thread about how I'm making fun of his mental health and shit. And I'm like, oh, okay. So you probably did say it in some fucking form. And I think then I have every reason to call to fucking look at you and your depressed ass and really start tearing into you. But I mean, you're taking a break now. So maybe when you come back, you're not going to be the same fucking asshole you've always been. But let's be real. The break's probably going to last a couple days because he's just upset that a big fucking YouTuber disagreed with him and other people called him out for being a fucking baby. Like, we're just dealing with the fucking temper tantrum right now. He's cooling off in his room. He's worked out all his fucking emotions. And now he's got to fucking take a little nap. And then he's going to fucking calm down and come back.
Well, he's supposedly sick. So maybe that's why, too.
Nah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, deactivating his Twitter account, though.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
Double stuff Oreo and Augie. False confessions, never heard of one. Gestapo, me neither. Stalin yet. Yeah, look, man, it's
Zaptai.
Zaptai. Literally fucking Zaptai. It's crazy. There are a lot of parallels with the Zaptai and the Zero case, right? If you want to say that,
dude, I didn't realize either.
Yeah, there are a ton here. Now, I don't think that Zaptai's situation is on the level of Zero's, but again, there's a lot of parallels in how people handled the coverage of both, right? It's very interesting. Now, as far as Augie goes, I should probably jump into that really quick. But unfortunately, like I said,
by the way, anybody here, just to double that down, like, we don't think Zaptai is a fucking pedophile, by the way.
No, I keep saying that, but like,
one more time can't hurt.
Fucking hell, man. I just feel like you're forced to play by the rules of fucking dipshits and jackasses, and
yeah, but
I don't really want to.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, remember you just said, like, Tipster said something that we were making fun of his mental health. I don't think any of us ever brought up his mental health, as far as I recall. I don't know. Maybe somebody did. I just don't remember that happening.
Okay,
I was probably high as fuck too. So.
This shit I just thought was hilarious, right? And Kayla fucking jumped in too, and I thought it was great. So over here, I'm gonna address something too, and I know Aura. I don't flex my connections at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have fun with my friends.
And neither do both of us. Like, fucking, I could easily do the same, but whatever.
Yeah, look, I mean, they seem to be really misguided, and I'm sitting there going like, bro, like you're not like successful to me. Like, on this platform, the shit that they do, I mean, they probably carved out a nice little niche for themselves, but like, that's about it.
Right, like, I'll put it this way. I think they're successful in their own right. Like, I think Augie has really picked up on the streaming scene early, and he's capitalizing on it. He makes a good ton of money. He has a good fucking hustle.
Yeah,
they all have good fucking hustles. They all are successful in their own right. Bo Black's got fucking rich and successful off reading tweets. That's fucking genius, right?
Yeah.
It's not my style, not my cup of tea, but it's fucking genius nonetheless.
I'll put it like this, though. Bo Black's is someone who I think would be like a real successful YouTuber, right?
Yeah. I think he really loves like the platform and the craft, like, honestly.
Yeah.
So
no, I think he's someone who knows how to work the system in order to build his channel up and everything. I look at like Tommy C and shit, and I'm just like, bro, what am I fucking doing here? I look at Augie's channel, I'm like, no, you're definitely good, right?
Yeah.
Just to be clear, right? I'm not dissing on him this hard. It's just there seems to be like, it seems to be this idea that that's like
that
ego
being said,
pride.
like we know people who are like a little more out there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. The reason why I was really upset with them going after Yellow Flash and calling racist and shit, like, that dude's my friend. I'm on his streams. Like, I go and hang out with them. And you know what? When I go there, like, the one time we've talked about fucking these guys, is when they were calling him racist. And that was the one fucking time, right? I don't go on there and start talking about drama with people. I really don't. I don't go onto the Flashcast and start like bringing up these people. And like, dude, they got like 2,000 people fucking watching. There's YouTubers in there who are like massive. I don't fucking bring up this type of shit. I don't like go and say, "Oh, guys, my channel was fucking gross. We uploaded this stream laughing at this asshole. You should really check it out." I don't do that shit. That's cringe and fucking stupid to me, right? Like, it's really gross, like really fucking gross. But like, if I were just a dirty little whore, I'm sure I could just like beg those guys. I'd burn all my fucking bridges, but you know, I get like a few shout outs and build my clout up super fucking fast, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't fucking use people like that. I don't make friends because I'm looking to network. Like, that's embarrassing to me. Like, I network with people, but they're my acquaintances, right? I don't sit there and like chill and chat with them or have good times with them because, you know, it's like a business sort of thing, right? Like, you're sitting there fucking using people. Of course, you're gonna fucking toss them away when they're not useful to you anymore. Kind of like what you did with fucking John Swan. But then you found a use for him again.
Whatever. Yellow Flash. You want to show them who Yellow Flash is?
Huh?
Zero the Hero asks who's Yellow Flash.
Okay. You just want me to go to his channel?
Yeah, just show him who he is, where to find him and shit.
Okay. Here. So he actually has 2 channels, but he's primarily on Yellow Flash 2. So let me share the screen.
Yeah, I think Yellow Flash 1 is where he just does comic book specific content.
Yeah, okay, so like I'm pretty sure Yellow Flash 1 was where he uploaded the video where he was like stabbing the comic book through the chest.
Yes, that was my favorite.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Dude, he explained like why he did that. And it was just he was like, I just wanted to do something that would get some attention. And he didn't realize just like how much attention it was gonna bring. That's great.
Yeah.
It's the best fucking video he's ever uploaded. No joke.
And then he does like drama, not drama, but like current events and shit like that.
Yeah.
On this one.
Yeah, like movies and such. John Madden, right?
Yeah, John Madden passed away, dude. Holy shit.
I mean, Yellow Flash like covers like I want to say like pop culture, but like really realistically, it's pop culture stuff, right?
Yeah, it's like nerd media for the most part.
Yeah. And it's like you can't go to fucking any of these digital websites to get that shit anymore, right? Like I can't go to fucking Kotaku to get an honest take on a fucking video game. But I can go get that from Yellow Flash.
And they get bought out. Yeah, they get bought out and shit. Like, you know, you could pay for a good review on Kotaku and shit.
And then in terms of like the cringe shit that we cover on the fucking platform and everything, that Umbrella guy, right? He's covering the Amber Heard thing, and like he's getting like a ton of attention from like mainstream outlets and shit on his coverage, right? Because he's getting like a whole bunch of leaks and sources and everything. It's insane, right? He's got like a ton of fucking connections on this major fucking story. And like he's having to work around YouTube censorship, and he's still pumping that shit out, right? I mean, like that's the type of shit these guys do, and like I respect the shit out of them for it, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, but I'm being like told that I'm like a fucking cloud chaser off a guy like fucking Augie, and it's embarrassing. Or even a guy like Technicals, really. Right? Like, bro, like...
Well, Technicals is not like your scene, dude. I don't think you know anything Technicals talks about.
No, like look, the videos I've watched from Technicals are the videos you've recommended I watch from Technicals.
Yeah, and I don't think you understand them, do you?
Well, look.
Like,
some of the
stuff...
not
into Smash Brothers like that, I get it.
Some of the stuff, yeah, but like the like really nitty-gritty of the Smash communities and the tournaments and everything... Like, no, I don't fucking care. I don't know how else to put it. I really just don't fucking care.
Yeah, there's no way that you be fucking seeking clout. I get what you're saying. I'm just pointing out that,
it pisses me off. Like, here's the thing, right? I'll when I go after that little horse fucker, I call him a horse fucker because I think he's a jackass, right? Would they be happier if I just said Connor's a jackass? Do I have to like really make it vanilla and tame so I don't offend their delicate sensibilities and shit?
I don't know. That'd be new to me. I had no idea if you do or not. It's whatever.
I don't know. Like, maybe I just need to call him a fucking jackass or something.
My
No,
favorite thing is somebody saying that you had to prove that I'm like, dude, if anybody really belties Connor fucks horses,
this is
I'm like,
hilarious,
seek
by the way.
fucking help. Seek fucking help,
Yeah,
like
dude, it's
immediately.
great though. It's fucking great. Now, okay, hold on. So let me stop over here. So, anyways, again, if I wanted to do that route, it's not like I need to fucking farm like these degenerate fucking commentary channels, right? I don't need to ride a drunk fucking former American's ass for content and everything. I just think it's funny to laugh at that guy, right? Same thing with Tipster. Tipster's a fucking pussy and he's depressed. Like, you guys are his friends. I'm gonna rip on him. I don't fucking care what he does. You guys
No,
go take care of him. He's your
Connor,
fucking friend.
Connor
Don't sit
does not
there and
fuck
like get
horses.
don't
Connor
like sit there and like get pissy with me because I fucking make fun of his mental health and shit. Right? I'm not doing that. He
Did
is
you?
depressed. He is like legitimately fucking depressed. Like, go take care of your friend, idiots. But he's not
Yeah,
your friend. It's networking. Fucking hell, dude.
yeah. Dog, I tuned out in your rant. I'm sorry. I can't.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm like on the fucking medicine and on the good medicine.
Same, dude. My fucking leg
Yeah.
is bumping, and
Oh man.
it's not good. It's not good. We need a sober fucking co-host in here. Like, but whatever. You could
Yeah,
keep
no,
going.
like I actually discovered Yellow Flash, Well, and Crow on that note during the Funimation versus Vic situation, bro. Like that's how we've like got in contact with those guys too, and we were like a tiny little channel at the time, and bro, they were fucking hilarious, and,
Yeah.
and they had no issues talking to us and being like real and genuine. And again, I point this out only because it's honestly what was going on at the time was really upsetting for my family, right? When the people were like uploading that racist shit and like targeting my wife and posting those photos, like you remember that shit. It was fucking
Your wife dipped out because they kept fucking with her, and then they took her ad on Twitter and changed it to a gorilla. Yeah, I remember.
yeah. And like Yellow Flash and Tug both like checked in to see how we were doing, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there going like, these guys have no reason to fucking do it. I am not a fucking large name by any fucking means, right? We just occasionally talk about like comic books, right? But that's what I mean. That's like those are real fucking people that I can respect, right? And they are incredible fucking content creators with what they actually do, right? And
Yeah.
again, much respect, honestly. The Amber Heard story is the type of thing that we would normally cover on this channel, but like it's impossible to talk about. Tug's found a way to work around YouTube censorship of it, and he's getting these fucking like really big leaks, and he's the one breaking these fucking stories. Like that is incredible. Like really fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like man, whatever. Whatever. Like I bro, like honestly, I love those guys. I really fucking love those guys. And it annoys the crap out of me that I got some little bitch who's like literally got everybody in fucking comedy. You subscribe to Augie, give him 50K. I had that jackass telling me that my takes are fucking clout chasing and shit. No, man, I just enjoy laughing at like actual fucking mental retards like these idiots. Right. And the thing is, I don't need to feel bad about it because not like I'm tuning into like the Special Olympics and just busting a fucking gut. I'm watching actual fucking content creators who are like supposedly fucking respected, behaving like fucking toddlers. Of course, I'm going to point and laugh at you idiots. It's got nothing to do with clout. I just like laughing at stupidity. And you guys have been like really fucking stupid.
I mean,
what's up, Bretsky?
I love laughing at stupid people.
Oh, thank God. Are you sober?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Thank you,
so
Bretsky.
I'm just going over this brief interaction here. Okay, so
what's going on?
Technical's insistent slandering of Zaptai seems to be coming at a cost. Sad. Now, look, this is what I talk about the congregation's stupidity. Well, actually, to be fair, it seems like most people realize that this was a really dumb argument. And also,
I think I know what
screenshot's like
happened.
totally dishonest too, because it's like, oh look, he lost 98 followers here, but he like gained what, like 900, I think, in total
In the past 30 days.
That's his Twitter stats, by the way, I think.
Yeah, it's his Twitter stats too. And I was like, I mean, if we're really going to use that argument, like, we should really just use that argument, like, in a logical sense. Come, like, you know, we're YouTubers, we're not Twitter people. Like, Twitter is for shit posting.
I don't understand why people give such a fuck about this whole situation. It's just so stupid.
Well, I like it. This is what I mean by their arguments just being like really fucking dishonest when they sit there and go like, "Oh, you know, look at what you said. It's really I'm like, dude. I mean, if that's the case, right? Like, yeah, I could see why maybe this is why Augie's like spurging out like crazy. If that's the case, that means that then when they say someone is a pedophile, right? And technicals not uploading any like content beyond the Nairo shit, and he still gains fucking support. Clearly, people disagree with you. I mean, this is nuts. Right? I'm just saying, like, defending Zero came at a cost. Holy fuck, dude. Right? This past 30 days on his YouTube channel. Defending Zero totally came at a major fucking cost, didn't it? Right? This is a relevant stat because you guys are fucking YouTubers. Like, you're not fucking Twitterati's. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Now, look, I thought that I presented a funny fucking argument. I wasn't even being a dick. Like, in the past, I'm pretty sure when I talked with Augie, we both agreed Twitter is a place you go to shitpost. But he got like really big mad.
I love to shitpost on Twitter.
But he got like really fucking big mad here. And I'm like, bro, that's impressive because you're really fucking not that tall. Crow, you literally have to suck anyone's dick for anyone to give a rat's ass about what you think. And even still, it doesn't work. Oh, bold words, buddy. Your channel is shit. You know, it's funny, right? He like, up until I called his friend a little fucking horse fucker, right? Up until that point, he had a lot of respect for me and my shitty channel and the bad audio. It's fucking incredible. I
mean, with the bad audio, we were still right about Pyrocynical, and we uncovered a bunch of shit about Home Record that nobody in that community did. Just saying. Doesn't take good audio to be right.
Wait, hold on. Did any of them actually look into the
no,
into that
they
situation?
They covered fucking Keemstar's video about the fucking Home Record allegations and the fucking
okay. So what you're saying is there was a situation and they covered it like very briefly and then never looked into it any further than that.
And they moved on like the formula of commentary goes. You know?
Oh, okay, cool. So they were following an algorithm, the trend or whatever. And yeah, okay. Yeah, totally. These guys are really like moralistic fucking content creators. I totally buy that their real like argument against technicals is this like anti-pedophile stance. Like, no, I think they just don't like the guy. Like, honestly. It just, I mean, because think about it, right? A lot of their arguments against him are that he is a bad person with bad motivations.
Well, he is now. All right. So keep in mind, this is like from an observer, the way I'm going to explain the way I remember seeing this shit go down. Right.
Yeah.
So they got into a debate. They agreed to disagree, ended the debate. It was on Augie's stream. People kept talking on Twitter. At one point, I see technicals and fucking Diorio going back and forth. Diorio posted a screenshot of their DMs, which I think Technical said that Augie had shitty takes. Then Augie jumped in from there and it became personal because like he was not happy with Technical saying he had shitty takes in the DMs. And then it became weird arguments like matching the same energy, even though people don't do it all the time, you know, but whatever. So, and then it just devolved into that. And then all of a sudden Technical's brother gets brought up, you know, so it's fucking stupid. It doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, look, I just... Yeah, like they must not like the guy to think that he's this much of a fucking scumbag.
Probably
right?
not now anymore.
Well, I mean, look, and again, I don't give a shit that he brought up Zaptai. Like, even I think he might be a little bit off on the Zaptai shit, right? I personally don't fucking care. You brought up his brother. Like, I keep saying that, right? Like, you guys went after his family. Augie's abandoned the fucking argument that he was a fucking pedophile. So this argument there was a parallel is really stupid. And again, it's completely fucking wrong too. You can literally go to Technical's channel, his anti-coverage. Just watch that. It explains his coverage on fucking Sky Williams and fucking Zero.
Dude,
right?
watch T3. I interviewed the guy, asked him, and he said while like looking into this whole fucking thing.
Well, no. The problem is he's a liar now. Right? So anything he says now is just because he's a liar and he's trying to cover his ass, right? So just go back to what he did before he dropped the fucking Zero video. It has nothing to do with his fucking brother. That was the most brain damaged fucking argument from these people. It's just the type of fucking content he was doing. It's what he was uploading on his fucking channel. He says it with Anti. Anti says it as well. When people are accusing you, it puts those thoughts into your fucking head.
No, and he's consistently used fucking hashtags at the end of most of his videos to make a point. So the welcome back thing is like nothing new. He does it all the time for the most part.
Yeah.
So I think he went to Sky House, apologized to Sky.
Yeah. Now, like, I mean, the thing is, though, like, I understand being upset with the welcome back argument, right? Because look, even if he's like not trying to welcome back into Smash tournaments, and it's such a dishonest argument to see people still trying to fucking say that when they know it's not true, when everybody knows it's not true, but I'll still see some fucking rat show up and try to drop that fucking argument. It's insane.
Well, at this point, I don't even care about it anymore. It's like so fucking lost in the fucking conversation. It doesn't matter to me.
See, I agree with you to an extent. Yeah. I do. I agree with you to an extent. But, you know, things happen. And I'm really having fun because I know that I'm annoying people. And I know that I'm never going to have them actually address any of my fucking arguments. Right? I have them sit there and go, "Oh, you don't have any points against Connor." Like, why? What do you mean? I've talked about my channel
about him really fucking
times.
horses? Yeah, about him really fucking horses. Dude, we know he doesn't fuck horses. Like fucking.
No, I call him a horse fucker because that little fucking stupid ass pile of shit degenerate tried to pull the same shit that fucking Mama Max does. Right? Oh, you disagreed with me. That must mean that you're defending pedophiles. You little fucking dishonest scumbags, right? And then he sat there and got mad at Mama Max, and I really can't understand it. Because, like, let's be clear, you are more than comfortable playing that fucking card. Like, I think Augie even directly said it. The reason why my stance is so strong is because I feel people are defending pedophiles, and if you disagree, then you're a scum. Like, fucking Christ, man. There's not that much difference.
I mean, as I said before, if you bring an ultimatum into a situation or a cause you're trying to push, that causes
no, it's okay. They can just walk it back. That was just them being hyperbolic, but they also meant every single fucking word of it.
I just don't care anymore. Like this situation,
it's so dishonest.
South,
it's fucking great.
This situation, I saw it going south from the fucking beginning. That's why I didn't get involved. It's just it's so smart stupid.
No. This is the only thing I'm gonna just finish off with. Where is it? Okay. At this rate, it would be really sad if you didn't get invited to VidCon 2 years in a row now, despite how obvious it is that you want to go. You know, he posted over here, right? And look, I
wait, why did he bring up VidCon?
Augie, I'm more than happy to mentor you. But you really fucking missed the mark here. I call your friend a fucking horse fucker. It's my way of calling him a fucking jackass, you stupid little bitch, right? But you trying to go like, I'm going to meme him not going to VidCon. Why? Because I was making fun of your friend for that too. So now you're like, oh, well, he called my friend a horse fucker. I'm going to bring up that, I'm going to meme him into the guy that wanted to go to VidCon but doesn't get. I'm married. I'm over 30. I'd have to be as depressed as fucking Tipster to actually want to go to something like that. Jesus, dude. I mean, honestly, and again, I get to go to one event every year, like literally one, and it's Anime Matsuri. I go there. I see people that I really fucking like, right? I see members of my community because a bunch of these guys are weeb trash like me, right?
Well, they showed up from the I Stand With Vic thing, which we covered as well extensively.
I'm just saying, right? Like, if you wanted to do something, you could just call me a bird fucker or something, right? Like, you could literally flip it on me in some like.
I mean, you are a pro.
Yeah, exactly, right? You call me a fucking furry, right? Like you could like my avatar, right? It's got a fucking bird face on it, like a fucking furry would. Right? You could do so many things, right? But instead, you put this half-assed fucking attempt to meme some shit that I fucking threw in your friend's face. Well, I'm literally calling him a horse fucker. You're gonna sit there and go, he wanted to go to VidCon and didn't go? Bro, I said that about your friend, and then I dropped it because honestly, it wasn't as funny as just calling that little bitch a horse fucker and watching him spurg and mauled. And now I've seen what a little degenerate you are, pathetic, sitting there going, oh, he insulted my friend. You went and said my friend was okay sexting with minors. You little jackass. I'm just going to call your friend a horse fucker. Deal with it. But like, if you're going to like put some fucking nickname on me, like, first off, be clever about it. Second, make it snappy, something that you can just say, like horsefucker, right? Don't sit there and go like, "Oh, this is the guy. He's mad. He didn't go to VidCon." Like,
I just want you to know,
it's not catchy.
Two things. Like, you fucked me up with horsefucker because now I forget his real name and call him that.
Yeah, exactly.
People know him as that, and it's really fucked up.
Bro, horsefucker and glue factory. It just sticks.
Yeah, but like, you know, like, you fucked me up with that. And then, like, do you remember your old avatar I made you? That shit was nightmarish. Like, fucking, yeah, but you use it. Do you remember I made you a Farfetched one too? I forgot about that.
Dude, I love the Farfetched one. Bro, you remember when there was that crazy girl and she sent me the fucking crow mask?
Yes, I do remember
that. Shit was
that.
Great.
Where is that thing?
Jasmine had me destroy it. She did not like it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Should have sent it to me. I would have found something interesting to do with it.
Yeah, see, I was kind of worried somebody would try to find something interesting to do with it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to like burn this shit.
Thank you for destroying.
I still, the only prop that I ever wanted and I never got was the crow puppet.
Yeah, well, you know, we both don't get what we want, so it doesn't matter. You know, like
I never get what I want.
Yeah, it's depressing. Augie is only upset because you guessed right about him in Connor's special time where they horseplay his.
Ew.
Holy shit, dude.
Why did you have to put that image in my head? That's disgusting.
You know, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Like they can sit there and like say, "Oh, Crow's the guy who's mad. He can go to VidCon." That's fine, right? Connor's still a horse fucker. Augie's still in the closet. Like fucking Christ, man. Like, just be catchier about it, man. You're younger than me. You should be better at this shit. Like, realistically.
Oh,
dude. It takes me a lot longer to think of this stuff.
Dude, I've been out of work for like 3 weeks, so I fucked up my leg. Somebody's asking, I was supposed to do something at the light show for them. Like, it was like a Halo theme with the lights going off and shit.
Yeah.
I haven't been at work for like the past 3 weeks. I fucked my leg up. Like, I don't know if it's broken. I don't know what's wrong with it. I got to get another x-ray tomorrow. So
I got to read that super chat. I saw damn Crow, LMAO. No. Let's be honest, right? They all bitch and go like, we want the old days of commentary before all the pedophiles. I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I'll fucking give you to you fuckers, right? Like, you are such assholes to everybody, right? I don't fucking care, bro. What are you gonna fucking do? Like, call me a dick or something? You never address any fucking point that I've ever fucking said in any situation. Like, literally nothing. I just get told that I'm like a fucking pyro stand.
Cloud chaser.
Or
Yeah,
I'm a cloud chaser.
No, it's the pyro shit all over again, dude. Remember that? Every time, like, what is it? Last time I said something to Tommy C, he told me about a kid getting fucked on a plane and I'm a pyro stand.
Ew.
Yeah, no, he did. I'm just saying, like, when we're in disagreement, it's just a character attack after a fucking character attack. I don't think any of these dumbasses have ever addressed a fucking argument we've made.
Yeah, dude, it's annoying.
I mean, if they have, it's definitely like substantially less than the amount of times you just evolved in some sort of stupid fucking character attack. Well, like, and again, I don't think I like, honestly, when I say that, 5 foot midget Augie, right? When I call someone a horse fucker, when I call fucking Diorio commentary Cartman or something, right? Look, I'm just being insulting, right? I'm not ascribing evil motivations onto you jackasses the way that you do to everybody else, right? Look, that's so much fucking worse. Get over the fucking insults. You say so much worse shit. But, like, you know what you also do? You ascribe evil motivations onto people, and then you justify the most absurd fucking takes on them because they're evil. Fuck off. You're just dishonest. Anyways, there you go, Sen. You can fucking use that all you want. Zombie Fox, listen, both the commentary and technicals are both fucking retarded with the methods. Yeah, I think technicals fucked up too, right? I think he's way in the weeds with the fucking zap tie thing. I don't think it's a major fucking focus for him. But I'm gonna say this right now. Heaven help zap tie and the fucking commentary community if technicals decides to do a deep dive on zap tie. Because I guarantee you, all their bitching and all their fucking coping did not do shit with fucking zero. And I don't think it will do. I honestly, I don't think it would do shit for fucking Zaptai either.
Well, I agree with Zombie Fox because I saw some people on my timeline saying that like you have to choose it was literally the Mama Max stuff where they were like it's Augie or Technicals, and it's like
Augie literally digs your channel. I heard that. I don't watch Augie's channel. Like I told the kid he's immature, but like people were telling me, look, Augie used to say you guys did really good work. I'm like, yeah, with my bad fucking audio and shit. It's great.
All right, you're done?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so like
that's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm like, way to interrupt me in my rant.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I do it to people. And like again, it's not very many, but they're like starting to. Okay, no, you don't have to have the whole thing on me.
It's okay. I'll take the comment off the screen for you.
But like,
you go. This is your moment.
No, it's just I see people advocating for like, oh, pick a side. It's either Augie or Technicals. It's like, no, because they both fucked up on things. Like, I don't care. Like, we've strayed so far from the original argument. It's like, it just doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't.
What are we fighting? What are we fighting? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
We're fighting nothing.
Yeah. I agree. I think that's the best take.
This is why I disengaged from the very beginning, and I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it.
Oh no, buddy. Look, I get where you're coming from. I'm more than happy to just do old school fucking drama like they fucking wanted.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's because it's like it's just pedophile stuff after pedophile stuff after pedophile stuff, and then Mama Max comes out and says, "Pick a side," and oh my god,
look, here. I'll help you out, right? I'll help you out, guys. I called Augie a gay closeted homosexual and his roommate a horse fucker, right? Augie called me a clout chaser. There you go. There you go. There's your fucking drama. Right? It doesn't need to be fucking pedophile.
I mean, I think that's more fun to
I said that they're being really gay,
stuff.
And I
Jesus
called him
Christ.
his closeted secret lover or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I did that.
Yeah, like look, the old school. There's your old school fucking drama that you guys bitch and crave for. Fucking sitting there talking about like fucking Zero's a terrible fucking person, but also he shouldn't be off the platform. But also Technicals is bad. But also fucking coke, bitch. Jesus. Let me read this super chat. Listen, both the commentary and Technicals are both fucking retarded with the methods. Agreed. Glad we passed from Nairo busting one into Captain Zach's mouth to talk about someone else's drama to Zaptai. Love it. Yeah, no, like we're completely off the fucking Zaptai case. You know why? Because commentary is effective at shaping a fucking narrative. And that narrative is Nairo, he's bad, but it's really a distraction from fucking Zero. You fucking assholes. Like, how fucking dare you?
I'm going to say another thing that's really stupid about this whole argument is they're fixated on the whole Ice Cube message that doesn't exist. You want to take a shot at Zero. That's actually something that I think he's a creep about, is he was under the impression that this girl was 14. So go with that and not Ice Cube stuff that doesn't exist.
Because here's
crazy.
No, Redsky. Because at the end of the day, it works a lot better when you're being sensationalist versus actually presenting information, right? It's way easier to shape a fucking narrative when you're willing to be a little bit hyperbolic when you're fucking talking about something. Or, sure, it's not confirmed, but like it's not like anyone's ever going to be able to prove hyperbolic
versus literally presenting information that hasn't been proven to exist and treating it as if it does.
Yeah.
Like, just go off of the messages where he confirms that she's 14. It's easy. That's why I think Zero's creepy.
I mean, like, I think that's correct, right? I think the problem is Technicals made that statement, but he also kind of said that, he doesn't think he's a threat to children right now. I don't think that he is, right? I just don't think that he is. The attraction to me, like, it makes sense for a physical attraction. I think what's wrong is acting on it, right? There's no excuse for that. I don't know.
I know there's like a thing called like virtuous pedophiles or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's like a look, don't touch kind of thing. But
no, I'm not. Look. I mean,
if you like kids, you like kids, and that's disgusting. That's my take.
Redsky, calm down. I'm saying that at the end of the day, you have a teenager who's 19 attracted to another teenager who's 14. Right? they're still fucking teenagers. If I swap the 19-year-old with the 16-year-old, right? You're not going to be able to tell the difference just by looking at them. Same thing if I swapped out the fucking 14-year-old with a 16-year-old. You're not going to be able to tell the difference generally by looking at them, right? That's all I'm saying. The attraction isn't the issue. It matters if he's still attracted to 14-year-olds now as an adult. I don't think anyone has presented anything to substantiate that. Right?
I don't know. For me personally, a 19-year-old and a 14-year-old is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, and look, again, we're talking about two different things, right? I'm not saying that it's okay for them to be engaging with each other. I'm saying it's wrong. But look, if I sat there and I had that stance that you just had, I'm literally condemning Zaptai.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, again, this is why you have to have more of a nuanced take on shit, or else you'd literally start condemning people that you don't really want to condemn, right? Like, because I don't think Zaptai has done anything wrong, but if I had that stance, having the attraction makes you a pedophile, then Zaptai is a pedophile.
I mean,
like,
unfortunately
that
for
doesn't
him,
work.
he was like under the impression she was of age. That's the only difference.
Well, sure, but he still had a physical attraction to a girl who was 13 or 14 years old.
I don't know. It's just...
I mean, no, that's the... Okay. Be consistent, dude. The problem is, it's like you have to pick a stance on this shit, right? And either way, you're going to get fucking heat. But like, you got to be morally fucking consistent too. That's the issue. People don't want to be morally consistent. They want to go with what makes... Well, what's the most palatable thing that I can say? Right? What makes it seem like I'm concerned for the victims and that I'm anti-pedophile, right? I want the fucking truth. I'll give the fucking truth, right? At the end of the day, if I sit there and I say the attraction alone makes someone a pedophile, I'm condemning Zaptai too, right? What the difference is, though, is Zaptai did not know that she was of that age when he chose to engage with her, right? In Zero's case, though, he did know she was of that age when he chose to engage with her. That's where the problem exists. I don't think you can substantiate he's a fucking pedophile unless you can show to me that he is still attracted to girls that are 14, because that is unnatural.
I came back at a weird time. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I kind of zoned out. Sorry.
No, it's good. It's fine. But again...
It's literally been my timeline on Twitter, so I blocked like everything that's related to the situation.
Pell is telling you he thought she was 16, Redsky. In the chat.
Really? I see, that's the thing. I don't know much about the Zaptai situation. If that's true,
Pell, you want to call in? Do you want Pell to call in?
I don't even... What?
Oh, Crow.
I don't care.
Yeah, Pell, do you want on?
Like, but the problem is we're going to move on to the Darman videos.
Because I feel like we're just going to be hung up on the same fucking argument that everybody's been going at on Twitter for like the past 4 weeks.
So I got a question.
Look.
I got a question for both of you.
No. Real quick. Yeah, sure, Redsky, you're right. That's the problem. You tuned out what I was saying, right? After giving this fucking stance that, that alone is wrong, right? And then when I fucking started talking, you just like, this Twitter timeline is tough. I don't want to hear it. Like, yeah, okay, so then maybe, like, I don't know what to say about that, man. I'm not trying to say, like, you're a bad person for it. I just mean, like, this is the problem with it, right? People want to give a take that doesn't actually hold up. And then they tune out anything as like, I just don't want to talk about it. Like, okay, then what are we doing? What are we doing, Redsky?
Yeah, well,
I get it. It's frustrating, and there's a bunch of fucking idiots like saying stupid and absurd shit. If you just want to tone it all out, I get it. Then just tone it all out. Like, we can just move on to watching the Darman videos.
Well, I was gonna say,
because I want to do that.
I was gonna say, like, what do you think would give everybody closure at this point?
Okay. Here's what will give everyone closure. We get Katie coming out and giving a more concise statement to clear up the discrepancies, right?
That would have been helpful, actually.
Yeah. I think that would give more people closure, because she could point out where the issues are with her story. And the other thing that I think would give it closure is we discover that Katie is a fake account, and we have more context behind the messages to prove that they're not actually sexual.
Well, keep in mind what they're even talking about today. They want Technical's video to come out for whatever reason. Everyone wants the video out all of a sudden. You know,
The only way I'm going to get
because they're
closure
sitting
is
there
if
fucking
people stop
squeaming like it's a
talking
sword of
about
Damocles
everything.
hanging over their head.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, that would make sense. But I don't think they're going to stop until the Technical's video comes out and they feel satisfied. Because
no, once the Technicals video comes out, they're going to start complaining about that. Here's the thing. This whole entire situation has gone in like a weird cycle where people talk about it, then it kind of goes away for a while. It's like a week of just nothing. Nobody's talking about it. Then all of a sudden somebody mentions Technical's name and then they start bitching about him. And then he comes and claps back.
That's true.
And it's just, I just hate this. It's so stupid.
Well, look, real quick. Jasmine's in the chat and she called me a bully. And I just want to point out, Jasmine may have COVID. So I would not interact with her tonight. Unless you are wanting to get infected yourself. So, unfortunately, baby, maybe you have a good point, but with your COVID and everything, nobody should choose to engage it. Anyways, bro, like I get what you mean, man. Anytime we talk about this, you just get like some really stupid fucking opinions. I think that again, look at the Mama Max stuff, right? Look at how that whole situation went down. You had people you had Tipster like going on like I'm being branded as a pedophile. And I go like, really first time, bro, isn't it? But I actually understood where they were coming from on the Mama Max situation, right? I don't think that you need to lose your shit because you talk with some. Well, no. You tested before your symptoms got as bad as they were, so don't even try that. And I might have it, but if I have it, I got it from you because I have the exact same symptoms. And that's why you're getting tested tomorrow with me. Redsky, I'm with you entirely, right? I am. It's frustrating having these conversations about it because people are very tuned out and they're running on emotion, right? I don't think that the points being made by the commentary community have been consistent because I don't think it's coming from a place of logic and reason. I think it's coming from a place of pure raw emotion. Right. And it leads to you making really stupid fucking statements and having stances that you probably, when you really calm down, you're like, oh shit. Right. And you see with the Mama Max thing, right? That guy is unhinged running on fucking raw emotion. And I'm like, bro, you've been like fucking predator catching for like a year. Right. And like YouTube isn't removing your video because you're exposing pedos. They removed it because you posted graphic fucking content. Like I had this argument where someone was like, well, it was a 3D character crow. It's like, yeah, so I'm allowed to fucking what? Post hentai on my fucking channel now? And go 3D. Like, bro, don't worry, it's just cartoons.
Yeah.
Like fucking Christ, man. Like he knows why his video got taken down. He censored the image for his next video. And this video stayed up. Like this guy, like
the Mama Max dude is like a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah. Like,
because then he like tried to twist the argument that like whenever YouTube comes out with an update for its terms of service and stuff, they're actively doing it to benefit pedophiles. I'm like, that's disingenuous.
That's a stretch.
Yeah,
that's a huge stretch.
He went fucking off the fucking hinges. This was for Zombie Fox though. And I promised to show it on stream. So,
oh my God. What is that?
It's a
oh my God.
It's a furry.
I can see that. I don't.
Is that a fucking fox? Is that Zombie Fox?
Stop. Just listen. This is a furry in a Confederate flag print holding a Donald Trump sign.
What the fuck?
But who's in there? Is that Zombie Fox or is there some random person?
Zombie, is that you?
It's a Confederate furry.
Oh my God.
I think it is, dude. It might be Zombie Fox.
Confederate furry.
Holy shit, I need that. No, near the human Confederate. Dude, this is wrong. This is wrong on so many levels.
I know. Oh my
okay,
God.
Okay, normally we watch the 3M videos, and tonight we're watching Darman again because Sniper Wolf.
Oh God,
Like, okay. So John covered Sniper Wolf. I'm not going to get into the shit that she's done.
Dude, she sucks.
Nom Dom in chat, like, I actually want to point that out real quick. They're like, I disagree. I think people need to talk more about the situation. I have reason to believe.
Jasmine's like, no, get rid of it.
Oh, that, yeah. I was
She
like, well,
didn't like the Confederate furry.
Yeah.
That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen.
That's our friend in the suit. Like, fucking, I think. Probably. But yeah, I think the situation needs to be talked about. I have reason to believe Katie's screenshots were malicious, motivated, and I hope that the legal team got to see it. See, I like the last part right there. The legal team, right?
Wait. What? Sorry, what were you saying?
Nom Dom's comment in the chat.
Okay. Let me pull that up then.
Where
was that? Oh, here we
go.
Yeah. I disagree. I think people need to talk more about this situation. I have reason to believe Katie's screenshots were maliciously motivated, and I hope that their legal team got to see it. See,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I like the part where Nom Dom just put legal team. Yes, I think that's it being handled the right way.
Okay, no. So Aura, here's another dishonest fucking poll that they try to make, right? They go into like, oh, you're arguing legality, but it's morally wrong. First off, I don't like how easily they flip around morality and legality arguments, depending on who they choose to cover. But also, they're actually hand in hand, right? Because in this case, the legality argument is not a case where you're like, oh, Zero's being arrested, right? And was he really going to go to prison for it? We know that's not what's going on. It's a defamation lawsuit. The burden of proof is actually on Zero, not on the people accusing him. He has to prove that people knowingly lied. That's a much harder burden of proof than, beyond a reasonable doubt. And if you don't understand that, then like you're being fucking children.
Well, no one wants to look into the legalities, the morality, dog. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, these messages are wrong, therefore we're right, therefore case closed. And I'm like, no, dude, if he's taking it to court, there's something crazier going on.
Have a good night, Redsky.
Redsky?
He has to dip. His parents are upset with the noise.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
All right. Good night, Red.
I get it. When you're with family for the holidays, bro, they don't let you fucking do shit.
Steve, I don't know what kind of news you have, but any news you happen to have worries me. Everything you do worries me. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, but what is it? Steve, what's the good news? Did you post on Discord? It's on Discord. Hold on. He said on Discord he had good news too.
Okay.
What is the good news?
My account finally got banned. Like, fucking thank God. Thank God that cancel culture guy thing is gone. So fucking annoying.
Oh, he said, no, it's not about me.
Oh.
No, hold on. It's great news. Steve, just jump in the fucking stream, man. Click the link. Tell us the great news. I'm about to play fucking a Darman video. Okay? This guy sucks, but his videos are hilarious.
Darman's annoying. Fuck you.
But his videos are funny as shit, dude. I was watching with John Swan. We watched the Sniper Wolf videos again.
You mean John, our friend John, not John Swan?
John Toy Bounty Hunters.
Yes.
Dude, this medicine's got me fucked up.
John Swan, John Schron, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. I'm like really fucked up right now.
I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
Yo,
Steve is our new neighbor. That's the big news, everybody. Steve moved from Canada.
That'd be something.
Dude, it would be. We wanted Steve to move in. I want Steve to move in.
I don't know.
I feel like Steve is precious, and he needs a safe place to cultivate his cancel culture ways.
He needs to come here and work with me, dude. My job would be perfect for him. I mean, his job is pretty good too, but like my job would be perfect.
Steve, what's the good news?
Who said I was their neighbor? I'm somebody's neighbor.
Jazz.
That's my wife.
Oh no, I wish. I thought like my actual neighbor is like, I hear this guy fucking going off about tipster and retards all the time downstairs. I hate this motherfucker. Yes, he's my neighbor. No. Yeah, the good news, Aura. Good news. Okay, so somebody finally asked who Rocky Dennis was.
Oh, what? The fuck? Who?
Yeah. That's going to be a surprise for later. But I thought you would love to hear that news because I know that you've been waiting.
Yes, no one cares about Rocky Dennis. Dude, it's been like 2 months. John had, dude. Okay, Crow, go to John's channel real quick. I just want to show something.
Okay, hold on.
Told you it was good.
Dude. No
not
joke.
About me at all.
No joke. I started to type John into the search bar.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You're like, go to John's channel. Okay. John Hunters.
Oh, no.
Okay,
Thank God you don't know his last name. You fucking would have spilled the beans by now.
I would have right then. I would have, man. No joke. I'm fucking really fucked up.
When are we gonna end? I don't
what
like.
What happened to you, Crow? What? I just came in and you're all messed up.
I'm sick. I'm sick. Sick.
Oh,
running,
sick.
Yeah, I'm running a fever and everything.
See John's thumbnails, dude. I've been sneaking in, not even sneaking in. John knows at this point. He demands it. Rocky Dennis is in most of his fucking thumbnails, dude. And no one gives a shit to ask who the fuck that is. Look at the one with Nairo and technicals. Look at Rocky Dennis just peeking out from behind Nairo.
This is great.
Do you know what one that made the person ask who the fuck this person is? It was someone asked, "Is this what Crow thinks a cancer patient looks like?" Because you put Rocky Dennis.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? Why?
Because it was on your content, I think. I think it was in your thumbnail, the latest Rocky Dennis thing.
Oh yeah,
no.
I think I look. He's put Rocky Dennis in like 1 or 2 of my thumbnails.
Did I? I don't remember. Which one?
Dude, it was like 1 or 2. But you do it in like all of John's. It's fucking nuts.
Dude, I didn't do it one time, and he's like, "You gotta redo it."
Never mind.
Yeah, it was John's recent stream, wasn't it?
Okay, so yeah, someone asked, "Is this what John thinks a cancer patient looks like?"
Oh man. See, I only know that image from the fucking Family Guy episode.
Yeah, see, I knew that was gonna happen too, because he's like, make sure put crying Rocky in there. I'm like, this is gonna fucking backfire. But whatever, at least he got somebody to fucking ask who Rocky Dennis is, dude. I was tired of that shit. I was like, how come no one fucking cares about Rocky Dennis?
Steve, my wife is upset that you don't know who she is.
I couldn't see. You took the thing off the screen right when I got in.
It's okay. Well,
now it's back up.
Now I know. No joke, man. I really want to like do a Canada tour with you and Aura.
Do it. We could just do it, me and you, if Aura doesn't want it. We can get
I like how he knew already.
Yeah. No, okay, yeah, we could absolutely, but I still want Aura to go.
We can make him come.
We could kidnap him.
No, just come over here.
No. We could kidnap him and take him over the fucking board. Okay, listen, Aura. The thing is, it's more like my my redemption because I've insulted Canada's honor on way too many occasions. So I actually want to go to Canada and see everything Canada has to offer.
I think it'll be good.
Syrup,
it'll build character.
Fucking bacon, character.
Dude, no, Aura, no joke. I'm preparing an Uncle Sam suit for the tour of Canada.
You want to get kicked out of Canada? Well,
yes.
You haven't even been there yet. Whatever.
I want to see if I get deported.
Wear a Confederate fucking suit like the furry did and see what happens. I think that'll be a better time.
Okay, Steve. What if we got the Confederate furry suit and we got like a fucking Canadian furry suit and we like did fucking a martial arts fight in Canada?
To get kicked out? I think you could do it a lot easier. I think you just have to tell like an autistic kid to kill himself.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they fined someone $50,000 for that. Tried to throw him in jail.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Steve. I'm not going to tell a kid to go kill himself. What the fuck?
Well, that's if you want to get kicked out quickly.
No. I want to do something stupid to put on the fucking channel and shit, right? Motherfucker, she's like, why you just go to an autistic?
I just thought you're like the fastest way to get kicked out of Canada, and I'm like, well, no, the fastest way would probably just find a kid and tell him to kill himself, and then they'll be like, ah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think if I told an autistic kid to kill himself, my wife would fucking leave me.
But you could just say you didn't mean it.
Let's test it. Well, I want to see if that actually works.
Yeah.
If Bro's
not doing any of that, I won't allow it.
Okay, well, I guess.
The moment
would you leave him though?
Wait, what? Okay, super chat. Okay, I just looked up about that fursuit. Apparently, it got vandalized. I just gotta say, fuck you bastards who destroyed that. You cocksuckers. Thank you
got
for the super
vandalized.
chat.
It got vandalized.
Well, of course it got vandalized. It's a fucking Confederate furry suit.
That's so fucking perfect.
It's hilarious, dude.
Fucking
It's like,
suit.
oh god, is there a story behind the Confederate furry suit?
Yeah, now, do you think it got vandalized because it was Confederate or because it was a furry suit?
Oh my gosh, dude! I looked up Confederate furry, and
It's
it's
a
like
double whammy.
this is a fucking rabbit hole. Holy shit!
I can see people be like, I hate furries, but I super hate Confederate furries. You know what I mean?
Look at this! Look at this! I looked up Confederate furry. The first thing that came was Confederate furry arrested. Confederate fursuiter Magnus Deridian arrested at. Okay.
What is it? Magnus Deridium. That sounds like a wizard.
Dog pat. Oh, it's a fucking furry news outlet on this guy.
Fucking great.
This is hilarious.
What's his name?
Wiki Fur. The furries have their own wiki. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, keep up with times.
Oh, you made me lose my fucking focus, and now I lost my duster.
This is so fucking
I don't know where the fucking went. Yeah.
Oh, he's an FBI crime suspect and everything.
You guys gotta handle your drugs and sickness better.
Okay.
Nah.
All right.
Fuck that.
Nah. Fuck that shit. I know.
Dude, I thought that was great. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Fucking that shit with Cecil on Twitter. She was like, the tipster is like, oh, she got banned for the fucking lolicon shit and saying it's bad. And like, there are people in this fucking. You remember he was like, oh, Cecil's account got suspended, right?
For fighting with Sen.
He added Sen in there for whatever fucking reason.
Sen for no fucking reason.
No, yeah, for real. That. And then what is it? Gets in touch with Cecil, but never got in touch with Sen.
Yeah. But no, it was great because he was like, the people in his comment, his like replies were like, oh, this is so wrong. Like getting suspended for saying lolicon is wrong. These people are degenerates. I'm like, holy shit. And fucking Vito jumps in. And Vito's like, oh, she got banned for saying gas all the furries. Like, I was like, yeah, you know what? I might think furries are degenerates. I might laugh at them. I've never said throw them in a fucking gas chamber. What the fuck?
I didn't even say that about Sammy, and my account got yeeted. What the fuck, Twitter? Why are you being so cruel to me? I feel so.
Of course, this happened in the Midwest. Yeah, of course it fucking did. Midwest is great. It's all sorts of shit in the Midwest. Oh man! All right, guys. I'm fading out, and I still need to play the fucking Halo tonight with everybody. And go over our secret scheming plotting, which we do every night. Every night.
We usually just fight with each other every night. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I know. So did I.
We do some scheming here and there.
Yeah, about which one's the stupidest person in the group, dude. That's about it. Like, fucking, we just rip on each other. It's mostly been Steve lately because he's been annoying. But whatever.
What?
Okay, all right. Look, we're gonna go play video games, guys. We'll be back on Friday for our special New Year stream. It should be great. We'll figure out if I'm gonna be going back to streaming daily again pretty soon here. All right, guys, that's it for this.
Streamer,
dude. You know, they told my wife not to come into the office, and like everybody's staying home now.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
Dude, there's like 2 managers at my job that are out for COVID. And like one of them is a finance guy too. So it's not good because now I'm going to be taken out. So that's like 2 finance guys. I really hope that I test negative and that Jasmine tests negative.
Yeah.
Halo, I knew you weren't just streaming. Okay, like to be fair, I'm not just playing Halo when I'm okay. Look, can I share screen to show you what I'm doing?
Don't leak anything. You're known for that shit.
Why do you always say that?
Because you always do it.
I don't always do it. Just it
And
happens.
then like the last time you did it, like you showed up with attitude, like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give. Shut the fuck up, dog.
Okay,
Then Oral has to
listen.
throw me under the bus again to save your secret plans or whatever.
Okay, listen. Things happen, and I don't feel like I should be blamed for it. But also, the stuff on Steam isn't pulling up, so I can't show you my .hack game.
Dude, Steam is being really weird. I don't know
No,
why.
I said Steam, not Steam.
That's why I said Steam. I said Steam.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to add Sen to the group yet. We were talking bad about Sen.
You're talking about Steve? What did Steve do?
I don't know, man.
He's annoying.
I didn't do anything.
I'm a little bit fucked up with with everything right now, and
Cancel culture is a necessary evil.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta
And
say.
I'm annoying. You can block me and mute me. Everyone
I
annoys
did
the
mute
fuck out
you.
of me, so I'm annoying
I
them.
did mute you. You got
I will
muted,
never
dog.
look. Here's the thing: I will never block or mute Steve. He does
I
say
did.
something I don't fucking agree with, but like also even when I don't agree with it, sometimes it's really fucking funny.
No, he's been funny. He's been funny as fuck.
Yeah,
But he just
he's
won't
kind
stop.
of
He's like
entertaining.
fucking.
That's what I'm saying. He's a necessary evil.
Dude, like
Yeah,
here's
he's
the
been
thing.
funny.
Though,
I'm not
said
saying his
Steve,
shit ain't funny. I'm just like I'm not in the mood. I have to mute him for the day. I'll mute you like later.
Well, that's
All right,
fine,
all right.
Aura. Some people are in the mood, so they
Okay,
can
all
enjoy
right,
it.
we're gonna go
You
play
can just
Halo.
not.
Fuck this. Good night.